We're live already.
And we're going to the big house today. We are at 3M Mariucci Arena here.
Bum, bum, bum.
Sponsored by Sun Country, Cub Foods, Toyota, and UHC. Today we're going to have the Eagan Wildcats facing off against the Rochester
Gold.
Is it
Gold B.
Gold B?
They don't have a
the
B1 or B2. Yeah, the Mustangs.
The Mustangs.
Yep, so we're at the big house.
And they're what? A gold?
They're gold. So they're B. They don't have a B1 or B2 program.
Gotcha. So they're just a B team. And how many B teams does Rochester have?
They have 3 B teams.
3 B teams. And we've played one of them already.
Yep. Yeah, we already played one, kind of like a coach's scrimmage at Goat Hill.
And this will be the second B team we played. But we haven't played the third B team.
Not yet.
Not yet. We got to at least try all 3, right?
Yeah.
It's like a ice cream. You got to try one of each flavor.
Well, the Rochester
the first one I don't think we liked too much. That must have been not a good...
we had that one... Remember that they had that one kid that scored all the goals?
That's right. They had one main goal scorer on that team.
Yeah, he was good. But then, the Rochester teams like to... They don't get a lot of games because they don't even have district games. So they're pretty willing to travel.
Yeah, they don't even have a district,
they don't have a district season, yeah.
So probably mostly tournaments and
scrimmages.
Wherever they can get scrimmages.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, like us, we have 16 games in the districts. And then we have 4 tournaments. And then we pick up some scrimmages along the way.
Yeah, so definitely a full season for us. But I can understand them traveling quite a bit to try to find some matchups here.
Oh, looks like we got some helpers in the officials box here.
We're going to have a few helpers in the score box. Our official scorekeepers today will be Brad and Adam.
Well, we looks like we got some the girls are in there. Maybe help out. We'll see.
They're getting a tutorial of on the job training of scoreboarding, and
looks like Brad's quit touching stuff, but
don't break that. Don't touch
that. Don't touch it. I bet the microphone does work.
They might want to turn it on just to see if that works, right?
Yeah, I might as well.
Do we have a roster to officially name players for goals, or just numbers? I guess.
I actually went on Rochester's website and put in all the names and numbers for the Rochesters. So. We do have ours.
You might want to put that extra thick coat of ice on here because we just had the Seattle women's professional team on the ice practicing for their matchup tomorrow against the Freeze.
Right? Yep, the Minnesota Freeze.
Unfortunately, we don't have Jumbotron ability here at the Mariucci, but...
nope, it's blank. Nothing.
Attendance today is a little light in Mariucci, but
we do have fans though.
We do have some fans.
We got the Eagan crowd, and we have even way up there. Yep. Plenty of seating left if you want to come down. Still, or you can listen to us. That's fine. So after this game, we don't have a game until January 25th.
That's kind of a long time in between. That's like 14 or 15 days.
Yep, 15 days. Yeah, we don't play till January 25th against our other Eagan team, Eagan Green.
I guess the question is, do we have any solo ice at?
We do, but it's really early.
Meets.
It's really early. Like we have a St. Thomas Sunday morning at I think 8. Or 7:45. It might be 7:45.
That's going to be a tough one to get another team to come that early.
Yeah, you think?
Especially if we wanted to have our third flavor of Rochester.
Yeah.
And we will have refs here. I haven't seen them yet, but
yeah, they're
be officially
look like some
scrimmage game here.
Some young bucks looks like that we saw in the tunnel.
Looks like one more swipe for the Zam, and then we'll get the teams out here and get going.
Yeah, I'll have to call them in from the press box and. Yeah, it looks good. Looks like a good swipe there with that Zamboni.
All right, that's going to be all she wrote for the Zamboni.
Yeah, that was perfect. Right down the middle. Didn't even have to move.
You're not seeing any loose lines here of missed area.
No, he's a professional. Oh, there's the kids in the. It works.
We did a microphone test. It looks like they got
they got
a little embarrassed that it does work.
Yeah.
So they do know it works now.
It looks like Brad's like, all right,
that's gotta regulate here. He's like, nope, you can't be talking into that.
All right, I think I hear him. Yep,
there's Rochester. It looks like Rochester is going to be in white today.
Got to wait for the officials.
Be the blue.
Maybe not
blue jerseys.
We're not going to wait for the officials, I guess.
No officials, but they're chomping at the bit to get out here.
They got a lot. They drove a long way, so
they're still going to have to put the nets up here.
Nets would work.
Might need those.
Might need the nets. Are they going to reopen it? Nope.
Got a loose board down there. Trying to fix.
Probably.
Here comes Rochester. Let's see how many skaters they have here. We got.
It should be the same as us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So they got one less. There comes Eagan.
Here's the goalie. Here comes Eagan, the dark blue. I'd say general excitement in the locker room there for the Eagan boys. I think they're ready to play today.
You don't get to do this that often, so.
All right, we'll get some 6 minutes of warm-ups, and we'll get going here.
Oh, 6 minutes. Really giving them a extra time. I'd like to get a little extra time at the end so I can take pictures, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, if you get a little center ice picture or something, or
yeah.
It's like the goalies are taking it upon themselves to put the nets up here.
I wonder if they put
any pegs out there, though.
Yeah, the pegs are on top, it looks like. Oh, maybe I don't even see the pegs on top. Oh, maybe they are.
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, he's got the pegs down there.
Okay.
Let's see if they can lift it. Oh, yeah. A little help.
Called teamwork.
Yep. And we got officials.
Here come the officials out. A little cautious coming out, which they need to be with pucks flying around behind the net there.
Yep. Kind of nice. Me and Eric are sitting down here.
Yeah, we got even nice little seats here. Look at how big this place is.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right. We'll have to see if they jumble the lineups here, if we're going to go with what they've been going with here.
I think they might jumble it. I mean, it's a scrimmage. It means
Yeah, the scrimmage here, right?
nothing. Wonder if they got the Bluetooth going and get some music in here, maybe. Or kind of quiet like a church.
Yeah, all you can hear is a little chatter from the players down there.
Well, they look like I don't know, not a lot of size on the Rochester team.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're. I would say we're a bigger team than
Yeah.
them. Just sitting up in the mid ice here, it just seems like that ice is so much bigger than it.
Yeah.
It is, but it's
same size.
same size, right? All right, looks like the refs are gonna maybe warm up here. Take some chat it over here.
Yeah, I think last year when we were here, the refs were just as excited to be on the ice as the kids because they were taking pictures, center ice and stuff.
Sure.
I don't know how often they get down here or not. They are District 8 refs, so probably not very often that they get up here.
And 2 more minutes left in the warm up here.
Yep.
It's a nice bright blue line down there. What used to seeing the faded out blue lines. But,
Yeah. You can actually see it.
Painted really nice and blue, bright blue.
Yeah, it looks nice. I would say Eagan, the west side really needs a new paint job, but
New paint job.
it doesn't make the game less fun for the kids. Penalty back.
Michael's gonna go over there. Help out.
Figure out how to get over there.
A long walk.
Yeah.
Can't go across the ice. Got to go all the way around.
Yep.
All right, it's time to pick the pucks up, and we're gonna get ready to drop the puck here.
Should be a good time.
Yes, I know. I know Everett was really looking forward to playing today. Kind of took him a little while to understand. I'm like, that's where the Gophers play. Mariucci.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
You've been there.
Okay, I remember this. That's the place we went to check the locker rooms. I'm like, yep.
Yep, that's the place. Yep, that's the place.
Let's see who's got the C on today. We can see up here. Oh, we even got an official buzz. Buzzer.
Whoa!
Like that.
We did not have that last time.
And the green light.
And the green light. If we just had the center the big board. That'd be even better.
All right. Looks like it looks like Charlie's out there. Cy and Steele. And we're going to have Will and Hammer in the back. So pretty kind of a CNC kind of typical lineup here from the last few games here.
Just a different center, I think. Like Henry last time, but centers kind of go in and out.
They kind of pop them here or there. All right, Rochester sends out their 5 skaters. Ref checks with the goalies, and here we go.
Here we go.
Steele wins it. Back to Will at the blue line. He turns. He looks. Throws it up to center. Rochester picks it off. Brings it into the zone, but they're offsides.
Oh, what am I doing here?
Yeah, neutral ice drop. He gets pushed back. Hammer's got it. He's going to go behind the net. It's getting forechecked there by Rochester. Gets it over to Cy. Cy along the boards. Hits it up and out of the zone. Oh, and a nice play by Charlie to cut off a pass. Here he comes to his forehand. Oh, and Rochester with a beautiful defensive play to thwart the fast break opportunity. Here comes Rochester back the other way against Hudson. A shot save, and Hudson will cover it.
That's about how it goes. Usually you get a breakaway and then another breakaway. Yep.
You go from offense to defense really quick.
Yep.
All right, we're going to have a line change here. We're going to have MP3, Jonathan, and Henry come on with Theo and Connor in the back.
Good stop by goalie there, Huddy.
Henry taps it back to Jonathan. Jonathan trying to get it up to Henry. Connor backhands it. He gets knocked behind the net. Theo's got it. He gets tangled up with a Rochester player. MP3 up the boards. He finds Henry at the blue line. Henry at the center. Henry across the blue line. Henry doing some stick handling. A backhand attempt. Goes behind the net. He falls down. Trying to get it over to Jonathan. Jonathan comes over to help. And right now it's battle behind the net. Rochester wins it. They knock it up the boards. But Theo comes in. Takes a shot. Just goes left to the goal. Jonathan over there. And Connor along the boards. Rochester taps it forward. Here comes Gavin on. And he's putting a back check in there, trying to get to it. Connor comes over and picks it up. He's trying to get it up the boards. And Rochester walks through it, down the line, up and in. Oh, and
another great save.
Nice save by Hudson. Gavin turns it back. He throws a pass over to Caleb. Everett's out there now, and Caleb, it's Rochester guy skate, and he wins it back. Comes down, and a shot, and a rebound. And gets knocked out to the corner by Everett. And Will's got it. He's got Everett, and Everett's getting wide.
He's got him, but
he's got it. And Will brings it in the zone. It gets knocked to the and goalie will cover it. A low shot there on net.
Could have just used a pass there.
We got to look at the wings when we're coming down. Gavin to take the face-off. He knocks it back, falls over. Rochester comes across. Here comes a 2-on-1 for Rochester. Down the middle, and a shot and a goal. Rochester gets on the board first here.
A little too many
1-0 at 9:33 left in the first period.
That's got to be like the fourth kind of odd man rush there.
Yeah, we've had some odd man rushes here where we might be pinching a little too forward at our D. And the steel line comes back out. He gets knocked over to Connor at center. He makes a move, another move across the blue line. Connor's taking it deep. It gets past him, and here comes, it's Theo, a 1-on-1 with Rochester. And Theo's, a nice poke by Theo to knock it over to Charlie. Charlie turns on it. He's skating it up. He gets it out of the zone. He knocks it up to Steele. Cy to the corner really fast. And he's going to circle in and try to get
Gets something, he gets tripped, no call. And it gets pushed back to Theo. He's got it. He locks, he loads, he shoots.
And the Rochester with a nice save there. No rebound there by giving up by Rochester. Otherwise,
Charlie was there. Charlie was there.
Steele takes it. He knocks it back to Theo. Theo's got it. He backhands it, and it's going to go over to Charlie. He skates it into the corner. Rochester turns it back with a nice spin move there. Here comes Rochester, but Theo taps it back to center. Rochester picks it back up, and they're across. They dump it deep. Theo behind the net. He's looking for a pass. He loses it. Rochester dumps it behind the net. Centering. Oh! Nice and pass. Rochester was wide open in the middle. He just missed the shot there. Pulled back, and Hudson covers it. And we're going to have Henry, Jonathan, MP3 come on with Will and Hammer in the back. 8:14 left in the first. Still in the 1-0 Rochester. Henry knocks it back to Will. Will's looking. He throws it up the boards. Rochester and Henry. And then now Jonathan comes out. Tapped forward by MP3, and he loses it. And the Rochester's offsides here.
Center face-off.
We'll still stick with the Henry, MP3, Jonathan line. In Hammer time, and Will the Thrill in the back. Henry knocks it back to Will. A little too far for Will to handle it. He throws it up the boards. He has Jonathan. He tries to tap it forward. Rochester turns it back and gets in the zone. Will pokes it out of the zone. Rochester comes back, throws it in, and they're offsides. Henry knocks it forward. And Rochester's in the zone. And they center it. And a shot save Hudson. Rochester dumps it behind the net. They're pursuing. Along the boards in the corner, MP3 trying to get possession. He does. He backhands it up to Henry. Henry's got it. He's trying to get it out. He's skating it up. And he loses it. Gets it back, and he's got Jonathan with him here. He backhands it to the corner. Jonathan can't quite get over there. Knocks it. He pokes it forward. A centering attempt by Henry to MP3. Another centering shot, but Rochester's there and picks it up and skating it back. Theo and Will are back. A shot goes off Theo's back into the corner. Theo turns on it. He looks. He's skating it up. He goes cross ice over to Caleb. Caleb up at center, across the blue line. Rochester races behind the net. Caleb pursuing along the boards. Rochester gets it out of the zone. Here they come. Pass up to the left wing. Ever comes back with a back check. He's trying to skate it out. It gets caught into some skates here. Gavin is there to help. And Rochester in the zone. A couple stick moves. He splits the D. Takes a shot. Pad save Hudson. Connor's got it behind the net. He throws it up to Caleb. A little bit too far for Caleb. Goes to the corner. Gavin comes over to help. And there's two guys right in the middle. Ever comes over. And here comes Theo. And he's got speed. He's going to take it all the way. And he gets cut off by Rochester. Nice defensive play there by Rochester to thwart that opportunity. Caleb at center, he loses it. Goes back to Connor. Connor to center. He's trying to get it over to Gavin. He gets tripped up. Here comes Rochester. Goes off behind the leg of one of the Rochester players. Now it's a scrum at center. They're trying to figure out how to get it out of there. Theo's on it. He's got Cy up the boards. He throws it up to Cy. Cy at center. He's trying to get possession of it. He loses it to Rochester. Rochester dumps it deep. Connor behind the net. Connor looking for a pass. He throws it up to Charlie, and Charlie, it's out of the zone. It's Steele, and Steele has it, and then they're trying to get onside. They get onside, and Will comes dashing in and keeps it in the zone. He dumps it deep, and he's going back to his spot on the other side of the blue line. Rochester dangling through. Hammer and Will trying to get back. Nice back check there by Steele. Shot on net, blocked by Hudson. Steele trying to make a move. He gets through a couple players. Here comes Steele. 1-on-2. He goes outside. He's turning in. A shot. Pad save. A rebound. Oh! Charlie couldn't quite get there. Hammer goes to the corner. Size there. And side turns on it. Tries to get it over to Steele. Steele's poking at it. Side comes over, and Rochester gets it out of the zone. Will in the defensive zone. He's looking. He turns it back. He's still looking. He passes it up to MP3. Henry's got it at center. He's got MP3 with him. He brings it in the zone. He's on his forehand. He turns it in. Oh, and he just tried to backhand it in the goal, and the goalie was there to kind of stand him up. MP3 tries to center. And Rochester, here comes Rochester
nice
back
pass.
the other way. Theo with a nice play at center. He's trying to chip it up to Jonathan. He has it in between his skates. It comes out to MP3. A shot steered wide by the Rochester goalie to the corner. Rochester hits it up, but not out of the zone. Connor and Henry comes over to help, and Rochester gets it out of the zone. Connor's there. He turns it back, backhands it towards Jonathan. And Rochester comes up. They skated in the zone. Nice poke check there by Connor. Oh, and a little trip there on MP3. It comes back to Theo. He's looking. He goes around one Rochester player. He's got Gavin with him into the zone. And he's got it. He's looking for a pass. A backhand to Gavin. A one-timer. A nice one-timer there by Gavin. Pad save by the Rochester goalie. Eagan dumps it deep. And it's still in the corner. Gavin over there. He's got Everett. He backhands it towards Jonathan, and Rochester breaks it up. And Everett to the corner. He's looking to find someone. Oh, and he goes short side. And here comes Steele. He's going to lock load. He shoots, and it's stopped by Rochester. And up and out of the zone by Rochester, but Will's able to corral it back.
Good pressure that
nice pressure there by Eagan.
Oh, we got a pinch.
And Will comes over to pinch off a guy here, and goes back to Theo. We got 1:52 left in the first. Still 1-0 Rochester. Theo behind the net. He throws it up to Everett. Gavin pokes it forward and falls down. And Everett's chasing, trying to put a little pressure on the Rochester defenseman. And Rochester, he kind of gave up on that one. It gets knocked deep. Caleb's got it. Everett goes to the middle. Gavin comes over to try to poke it free. And it's wide open. Deep. Hammer and the Rochester on a race for it. Hammer steers it to the sideboard. It comes back out to a Rochester player who was trailing the play. Rochester pulls it to the middle. Shot wide. Rochester behind the net throws it forward. And it goes in between the defensemen. And one of the defensemen comes over, shoots it deep down into the corner. And it's in Everett's skate. It gets centered, and they score. Rochester scores. 53 seconds left in the first. Two nothing Rochester. We'll have Cy, Charlie, and Steele come on. We're not known for our fast starts here. So.
Nope.
Face off back. Goes back to Theo. He pushes it up. Here comes Steele. Across the blue line. Rochester sweeps it to the corner. Steele
almost got it over to Cy, but Rochester comes back with it. Steele and is in a cluster of Rochester players, and Rochester comes out with it. They're onside. He goes wide, takes a shot. Oh, and he scores! Surprise Hudson there. He wasn't ready for that one.
We're not back checking very well.
3-0 Rochester.
They had two guys sitting in front of the net before any of our other guys were down.
Yep, we got to definitely back check here if we're gonna try to climb back into this one here. Cy wrestles, gets it free at center. He brings it across the blue line. Skates to the corner. Throws it center. A beautiful pass to Steele, and he can't get any wood on it. Here comes Rochester right back. Now we got Steele and Charlie coming back to help out. Connor has it. He's looking. He throws it up, but not out. Charlie gets it out of the zone. He's skating, and that's the end of the first period with the big horn.
That's a big horn. I guess we're not giving Rochester the big horn.
They're giving us the big horn.
Yeah, they're giving us the really big horn. Not much hustle on the back end. That's the only thing I'm really seeing that I think really needs to improve is the.
We've had a few opportunities in the middle. We just, I had a nice one-timer by Gavin there that just the goalie was already butterflied and it didn't get any lift on it, so it kind of went right into his pad. And then just at the last minute there, a nice pass by Cy into the middle to Steele, and he couldn't get anything on that shot. So we'll see. We've had opportunities. We just need to try to. I think the passing in the neutral zones could be a little bit better when we're coming up.
Yep,
coming up the ice.
I think we were thinking we're still playing the Woodbury black team.
Yeah,
can't do that. We got to move the puck around.
We got to move the puck and got to raise the intensity a little bit more. Looking more hustle.
Yeah, looking a little laid back there.
And we're going to come on here. We're going to have Henry come out with MP3 and Jonathan. Will and Hammer in the back. Eagan will skate from right to left and Rochester left to right. 3-0 Rochester. 12 minutes to start here the second period. Rochester pushes it forward. Will skates back to his zone. He's looking. He's got no pass along the boards and makes a move. Throws it up to center. It gets knocked free. Jonathan with the little nitro button, and he comes down, and I lost where the puck went. Oh, the Rochester goalie came up.
Yeah, he had it right in his glove.
It looked like Jonathan was trying to go to his backhand. He had I didn't see.
Option out the back.
Was MP3 trailing the play, or was that Henry? I couldn't see, but one of them was trailing the play. Henry pushes it back. He's got Hammer. He's going to take. He pushes a pass over to. Oh, another opener through the crease, and Jonathan shot it wide. A nice play by Hammer to keep it in. Rochester's got it. And Jonathan comes over and tries to take a poke. Henry's over in the corner battling. He pushes it forward. It goes to a Rochester player. Rochester player turns right back into Eagan. A centering attempt. Hammer comes down. He takes a shot. Rebound. Oh! And Jonathan had a chance there, and the goalie covered it, and then he tried to play it. I think he tried to play it to one of his defensemen, and Eagan almost got a chance at that one, too. And Will comes up. He dumps it to the corner. Rochester has it, and they get it out of the zone, and it goes right back in, and that'll be an offside on Eagan. We'll have the Gavin, Caleb, and Rudolph line come out. Oh, looks like Everett's going to play left wing instead of right wing this time. Him and Caleb are switching up a little bit. Or excuse me, he's his right wing. We're going the other way.
Yep, we're going the other way.
Like, what's going on here? And it's out of the zone. Theos has to hold it. Now he throws it in. And Eagan keeps it in the zone, but Rochester gets possession.
Here they come. And they're onside. Here comes Rochester. A shot. I think Connor got a stick on that one to thwart the shot attempt. It goes back to Rochester on D. Oh, Rochester, a shot blocked by Theo. Goes to the corner. And Everett's in there trying to gain possession. He falls over. It gets knocked up. Everett's trying to get up. And he gets up finally, and he knocks it forward. But Rochester maintains the zone to the middle. A nice poke there by Connor. Theo throws it up the boards. Not out of the zone. And Rochester has it. They bring it in. A shot. Hudson covers it.
Just not being like aggressive in our D.
We got to be a little more assertive, I think.
Yeah, I think assertive. That's a good word. Like kind of watching them.
Yeah.
Make a play before you make a play.
Just got to own that puck, right? Go after it.
Yeah, go after it. I mean, you got guys in the back to help. And you got Huddy. So.
And Steele knocks it forward. Rochester backhands it towards the net. It goes into the corner. Rochester has it. They try to center it. Rochester can't get anything on it. Hammer tried to skate it out. Will's there, but a Rochester player is able to bring it right down to the short side. Steele has it. He brings it out of the zone. He's getting stick checked. He brings it back into the middle, kicks it forward. Charlie trying to help out there, and Steele still trying to, and Rochester turns it back along the boards. There's 4 Rochester players there. We got to look for an open Eagan guy here, and Rochester Will comes down to help, but it's going to be a 2-on-1 here, but Charlie's coming back with a nice back check, and that's a big shot there. Ooh, that should have been a penalty, and they're going to call that on Charlie. Checking from on the fast break there. And we'll have our first penalty today. Rochester will go on the power play. Oh, they're going to call Will for a trip, but I thought it was a roughing on,
I heard
on Charlie there. He kind of decleated that guy. And
yeah, he did.
Or de-skated, I guess, right? We can't say it's cleats, but... And Rochester, off the face-off, almost got a quick shot. Rochester, on the left point, takes a shot. Blocked by Theo. Steele's trying to make some moves. Gets it out of the zone. Gets it over to Cy. Oh, a Rochester player falls down. Cy brings it in. He's all by himself. And it's along the sideboards. Both players fall down. And it gets knocked out of the zone. Push back over to Theo. He's got it. He goes cross ice. Gets it over to Charlie. And it's knocked to center by Rochester. Backhanded by Theo. He's trying to get it up. And it gets knocked to center. Rochester comes down. They dump it deep into the zone. And Theo's behind the net. He picks it up and misses. He overskates it. And Rochester gets it, centers it. And the puck's sitting there. And Charlie picks it up and can't get it out. Rochester, a nice poke check there by Theo. Charlie knocks it out, and Will comes out of the box. It comes right to him, and he can't handle it. And Rochester behind the net. Will's there, pokes at it. Rochester turns it back. Jonathan comes over. Tries to poke it loose. Rochester gets it in the zone. It goes to the corner. Hammer shoots it right back up and out of the zone. And Henry's trying to hustle down. And it's out of the zone. Egan's offsides. They're stick handling there, trying to keep it in. Hammer's got it. He dumps it in the zone. No, it's blocked there. And the MP3 gets it in. Rochester turns it back. Here they come. Up to center. He's got a man on.
He's got a man.
He looks. He finds number 17. And a nice stick check by Henry. And a far cross-ice pass over to MP3. MP3 is trying to pursue. Caleb comes on with Gavin. And Rochester is brings it to one corner to the other, and he skates it right behind the net again.
Just toying with us.
Just playing. And Caleb puts it down, tries to get to MP3. He can't handle it. And Rochester whiffs on it. It gets knocked over to Gavin. And out of the zone here. Hammer and number 20 collide from Rochester. And 20 gets up. He skates it back into the zone. A shot. Glove save, Hudson. 3-0, 6:10 left in the second. We're going to have Caleb, Everett, and Gavin come on with Connor and Theo in the back. Gavin knocks it to the corner. Everett knocks it up the sideboard, but not out. Rochester takes a slap shot that goes wide behind the net. Big rebound on that. Rochester to the corner. They center it and goes wide. It's another centering, but it goes behind the net. Rochester has it in the corner. A centering, high center, and Hudson with a blocker off his chest. And Theo's got it in the corner. He's trying to skate it up and out, and Theo's there with Gavin. Gavin turns on it. Theo's on it. It gets pushed deep back into the zone.
We're leaving a guy wide open. Ooh.
And Everett to the other corner here. It gets pushed back to D. A shot. Oh, and Rochester comes up with it. A shot just wide. It almost hit the pole. A centering attempt, and Rochester's on the back door, and they score. 4-0 Rochester.
Well, same thing. Just couldn't get it out of our zone.
Our Everett, Caleb, Gavin line is not doing too well. Plus minus, I think they've let 3 goals in while they've been out there. This one gets knocked back to Will. He pushes it towards the Rochester blue line. And it gets knocked deep. Rochester and Hammer to the corner. Hammer wins the race, but Rochester gets possession. They center it. Will turns it back. He makes a move. A nice pass up to Steele. He can't control it. Size over there to and a nice check. Look at this. Side gets his possession. He centers it. Oh, and it's right to a Rochester player. Steele couldn't get position there. And it gets knocked, but not out. Now Rochester knocks it out. Up to the blue line. 20 brings it in. He has got Rochester players. A shot. Save Rochester. Comes out long. It's Steele 1-on-2 here. He's going to try to make a move. He goes outside. Rochester defenseman falls down. He leaves it. A shot. Pad save Rochester. And this one comes out, and here comes Rochester. On the way down, he makes a backhanded move, and he scores. Rochester goes up 5-0. An odd man rush there by Rochester.
Yep.
Just when you think we had a chance to score there, Rochester brings it back and puts it in. And we'll have Henry, MP3, and Jonathan come on. It goes back to Theo. He throws it up to MP3 at center. Rochester knocks it deep. It's going to be an icing here.
Well, we got to get something here, guys.
We need to get some kind of momentum here. At least pop a couple goals in here to give them some confidence here. This one gets knocked to MP3. He can't control it. Henry's to the corner trying to knock it. And Rochester.
That probably was a trip.
They could have called that a trip, but they don't. Connor turns it back. A nice pass up to Jonathan at the blue line. Knocked into Connor. And Rochester knocks it back to the blue line. Theo's there waiting. He skates it up to center. Still skating with it. He's still with it. And Rochester pokes it free.
Rochester turns it back, but Jonathan is there. He backhands it towards center. And Rochester's offsides here.
So it looks like we got another team coming in to scrimmage later, right after us.
Is that another Eagan team or another?
I don't know. It doesn't look familiar for us.
Okay. But. Neutralized puck drop. Gavin will take this. He's got Gavin and Everett here. Rochester wins it. They knock it deep.
Yep, can't play it off that high.
Offside.
A high stick.
A high stick. We're gonna have a face-off in the Eagan defensive zone here.
Got to use your hand when it's that high.
Yep. Gavin knocks it over to Everett. He tries to push it up. Everett along the sideboards. He's put out forward. Gavin's hustling down hard. He's going to get there. He's got Caleb in the middle, and he turns it back. Everett can't do anything with it. And, it's kicked ahead by Will. He's got Caleb in the middle. Along the line, he knocks it behind the net. Rochester in the corner. Everett falls over. Hammer tries to take a shot, but Rochester picks off that, and they come back the other way. And Rochester, he makes a move, and shot goes wide. It's behind the net. The Rochester guy picks up his stick. Will comes over, pokes it free. Will's got it.
Pass it up.
He pushes it up, and it's over. The other side, Everett's chasing it. And Gavin and Everett are in there. And Everett tries to backhand it towards Gavin. He goes to the corner.
Charlie's right in front.
He had Charlie right in the middle there in the crease. And Rochester comes along the sideboard. Connor backhands it over to Gavin. It goes to Everett. He turns. And he tried to go forehand. He should have maybe just kept it on his backhand.
Yeah, bring it to that far post.
And here comes Rochester back the other way. Rochester a shot. Hudson gives the rebound, goes out into behind the net. Connor has it. He throws it up. He had Steele, and he can't handle the pass, and that's going to be an icing. With 1:12 left in the second.
Opportunities just need to make it easy on yourself.
We gotta handle some of them passes here. And it gets pushed back. Side knocks it to the corner. Rochester centers it through the crease. No one's there. Poked ahead by Steele. If he's got the wheels, he can maybe make something happen here. And he gets pushed down. And there's no penalty there. That, I think, warranted a penalty there, but Charlie tries to push it, and Rochester comes behind the net. It gets knocked to the sideboard. Steele tries to turn on it. Side tries to push it to the corner. Rochester turns it around. And Rochester up and out of the zone. It goes right to a Rochester player. He goes into the middle and walks right in, and he scores. Split two defense. Walked right between two defensive players there.
That was not a good back check on my son there. Kind of gave up on the play.
Rochester came right down on that one. Steele knocks it back to Will. He's got it. He going across ice, across the blue line. And he's going to come in. It's on his forehand, but he gets gets bodied out by a Rochester there, right in front of the goal. Knocked deep by Hammer. It goes to Steele. He's bringing it in. He tried to pass to Cy. Cy's in front of the net. It gets knocked over to Will. He shoots. And that's going to be the end of the second period. 6-0 Rochester. 1 period left here.
This might be our worst defense.
A pretty quiet Eagan team on the bench here today.
Gotta get a goal here.
You got to get something.
Can't leave Mariucci with getting shut out here.
That's right. Someone's got to score in Mariucci here.
And this is our last game for 15 days.
So. It's almost like a spring break or Christmas break here.
Yeah.
But, as far as games go,
So you might as well just put it all out there here.
Yeah, give it your all. All right, 12 minutes left in this one here. We're gonna have Henry, MP3, and Jonathan come out. Hammer and Will in the back. All right, ref checks with the goalies, and we'll get underway here. Rochester wins it. They turn it. They throw it up to center. Hammer comes out. He tries to skate it across center. Henry's got it in the... He tries to get it deep. Henry turns it back in the corner. It comes knocked out to MP3. He comes in. And a glove save by Rochester. Nice move by MP3 there. Almost found the short side. Henry knocks it back over. Will's got it. He takes a shot. Goes wide. Rochester knocks it to the corner. They go behind the net. And Jonathan's there. He's looking for someone. Oh, he can't control the puck. Still in the corner. It's two Rochester guys against... Henry comes over to try to help out. Ooh. And here comes Rochester. Oh, a nice play there by Hammer to push it away. And Henry knocks it into the zone. And Eagan has got to get back on side here. Will flips it up and into the zone. Rochester along the boards. Goes to Jonathan. He centers it. A hopping puck goes behind the net. Henry can't get anything on it. Rochester comes out with it. And they pass it up. And Henry's coming off. Here comes Gavin on. Here comes number 20 for Rochester. He drops it. A shot, save Hudson, and he'll cover it.
Whew, nice goal. Nice save by Huddy there.
Yep. Good way to pounce on that puck here. Not try to give any rebound up to Rochester because as they had a couple of players right there. And Gavin Everett and Caleb will come on.
All right, guys, let's go get some.
And it gets poked ahead. Caleb loses a skate. Knocked ahead by Theo up trying to get it up to Everett. Gavin's got it along the sideboards. Pushed up by Caleb. He's got it. He loses it. Now goes back to Rochester defenseman. And a spin move by Gavin. It goes to the opposite corner, and Everett's out there trying to get possession. Rochester behind the net. And they push it up and out of the zone. Here comes Rochester along into the zone. A shot. It's wide, but a rebound. A rebound gets behind Hudson. Oh, and it's just a shot by there goes wide. Rochester has it. Gets by Caleb. Throws it right through the crease, and Rochester has it again. They center it. It gets knocked over to Gavin.
Got to get it out of the zone here, people.
And we just can't seem to get it out of the zone here. Connor in the corner. Gets knocked over to Everett. Everett pushes it up to Gavin. It's Gavin and Caleb 2-on-2 here. Gavin skates it slow in the zone. He's looking. He pushes it over to Caleb, and Caleb loses his skates. Runs into a player. And Will comes down. He knocks it deep over to Gavin. He's got Cy on the back door. He tried to make a shot, and Rochester breaks it up. Back the other way. Will sidesteps a player.
loses it, goes back to Steele. Steele pushes it into the zone. Rochester gets it knocked back out of the zone. Back to Charlie. He dumps it into the zone. Behind Rochester's net. Cy's in there and gets tangled up with a Rochester player. Steele pushes it back to Hammer. He shoots it really far wide. And it goes to the corner. Charlie's got it. And he's against 2 Rochester players in the corner there.
Steele needs to get in there.
He's pinned along the boards. Will takes a shot, and it goes to the other corner. Cy centers it. A bouncing puck. Oh, gets knocked over to Charlie, and he tries to push the shot in. And we will have Henry, Jonathan, MP3 come back on. They're not really messing with the lines too much to see if anything can happen this game. They're just keeping them as is here. And Henry gets tangled up and
nice
pushed
pass
back by Jonathan.
Oh, blocked by Rochester.
Thea tried to take a shot, but blocked by Rochester. And 3 Eagan players can't quite get possession of it here. Rochester, it goes over to center ice. Connor picks it up. He pushes up. Henry deflects it forward. Henry with a nice poke. He wins possession. He's got MP3 in the middle. Oh, and Jonathan lifted it. A nice pass, but Jonathan lifted it up and over the net. And here comes Rochester on an odd man rush. And here comes Rochester. A shot. Glove save by Hudson. Nice save there by Huddy.
Nice save. We are not giving Huddy much work.
He's not getting much help on the defensive
but he's
side.
playing well. Six goals on the board, but I think he's
with
been
all the odd man
well.
rushes. You're going to give up some goals here.
Yep.
7:24 left in this third period here. They're going to keep Henry out there with MP3 and Jonathan. This one goes to the corner. Henry's got it. And it gets knocked out to Hammer. He skates it up. He's going to try and get it out.
Oh, I thought it was
Not out of the zone. Now Henry pushes along the sideboards. And a nice pass to Jonathan. Oh, and he can't. The goalie comes out and cuts the angle off Jonathan. He got a pad on it. And MP3's got it. He's up to center. Knocks it in. Gavin comes over. Gavin got knocked down. He tries to get up, and he gets pushed to the other side of the ice. Caleb and Will are over there. Knocked deep by Rochester. Hammer to the corner. He's got Gavin over there with Everett. The Hammer pushes it to the sideboard. Everett knocks it up and out. And Gavin's in there with Everett and backhand forward by Everett. Rochester's got it. They're back in their own zone. Caleb takes a swipe at it. A nice play by Rochester to get it up and out. Now pushed way back by Will, but it might have hit a player. No icing here. And Rochester along the boards. It's going to be a 2-on-2 coming down. They center pass. He turns, he shoots, and Hudson covers it.
Yeah, Huddy's playing well.
Yep. Good thing no rebound there from Hudson. Steele won and tried to push it forward. Got tripped, fell down, lost his stick. Theo's along the boards. He's trying to skate it up. Side's over there to help out. He falls down. Rochester turns it around. Here comes Rochester, 3-on-1. A pass, a shot. Oh, and it hit Hudson's glove. He got enough of it to get it to go up and over the net. Connor pushes it forward. He's got Steele. Steele 2-on-1, and he wins it. Here he comes. He goes backhand. And a nice save by Rochester to thwart that one.
Good push there.
Yeah, had a split the D and got an opportunity there. And Steele takes it. He gets knocked back to Rochester to the corner. Rochester has it. Oh, nice play by Theo to keep it in. He gets it over to Charlie. Charlie tried to knock it towards the goal, and he skates over. A centering pass. Back to Connor. He takes a shot. It gets blocked by Rochester, and here comes Rochester one-on-one with Theo. Oh, a nice play there by Theo to knock it to the corner. He's got it. He knocks it up to Steele. Steele loses it. Charlie can't quite get it up. Connor tries to get it over to MP3. Was behind MP3. He knocks it up to Steele. And two Rochester players converge on Steele and knock the puck loose. Oh. Here comes Rochester. They bring it to the middle. Now in the corner. A centering pass broken up by Will. Oh. To the other corner we go. Rochester centers it. And a backhand shot just wide by Rochester. And Jonathan's in the corner. He tries to push it towards the blue line. Rochester throws it in. It's blocked by Will. He pushes it towards the blue line, not out. Rochester shot blocked by Theo. He pushes it to the corner. Henry comes over.
He's got him.
Skates it up. Oh, and there's a collision at the blue line between Jonathan and a Rochester player.
I didn't have the clock going.
With 30-32 left, 6-0 Rochester. Henry's going to take the face-off here. He knocks it to his left, up to Jonathan. Jonathan gets the center. Henry picks it up across the blue line. Henry tries to make a move. Shot gets steered wide. Rochester turns it back the other way. Oh, a nice play by Henry to keep it in, and he knocks it deep, trying to get it to MP3 there. He kind of thwarted the rush the other way.
Purdy's down.
And MP3 is down, but he's getting slow to get up. And a cross-ice pass by Rochester. And that's going to be a trip on Will here. He came over and took the Rochester player out at mid-ice.
Well, it's the only thing we've been on the board for is two penalties.
We'll have Caleb and Everett come on. Gavin and Connor. I don't know if they're going to put another defenseman on here, if they're going to stick with this lineup. It looks like...
Well, it's going to be it.
Yeah, they're going to stick with this. Gavin will take the face-off. He gets caught in his skates. Rochester turns it around. They're looking. Rochester player loses it. He gets it up to Caleb. He can't quite handle it. Nice poke there. Trying to get it out. Eagan got it out of the zone. It's at center. A backhanded pass goes to center. Rochester player whiffs on it. Everett trying to chase over to the corner. And Rochester gets it. Gavin at center. He's trying to get possession of it. Rochester a cross-ice pass. And this one goes out to Everett. He makes a move to middle. Loses it. Rochester picks it back up at center. Connor's got it. He's looking for a pass. He pushes it up to Everett. Everett's got it. 1-on-2 here. Everett brings it to the middle. Taps it forward to himself. Loses it in the corner.
Will comes out of the...
Will, heavy-handed, comes down the line. Around the back. Oh, he tried to wrap around it.
Could have been the Will.
The Will that threw a wrap around. He turns it back. Oh, it gets knocked to the middle. Gavin can't handle it. Rochester back the other way. Nice play by Will to get the puck back.
Will turns it back to the middle. He's up to center. Across the blue line. Charlie can't quite keep it in. And Rochester, here comes Cy at center ice. Steele comes on to try to help out. It's knocked back to Will. He with fans on it. Turns it back on his backhand. Passes it over to Hammer in the corner. Hammer tried to get it out, but it went to a Rochester player. Shot, rebound picked up by Charlie. He gets it up to Steele. Here comes Steele to center. He's got Cy with him. He stops, takes a shot, a rebound. Goes pushed back behind the net. Oh, a nice poke by Charlie. Rochester pushes it right behind their own net. Steele's got it in the corner. He looks. Throws it up in the middle. And Theo races to the blue line here to try to keep it in. Nice play by Theo to keep it in, but Rochester pushes it right back out to center.
That's going to be it.
And that's all she wrote. Uneventful scrimmage for Eagan here. No goals. They get shut out.
Yeah, no goals.
6-0 win by the Mustangs.
Well,
looks like we might have some extracurricular shootout maybe here. They're calling for. Let's see. It looks like they're putting 4 minutes on the clock here for a practice shootout here, possibly here. Let's see who Eagan puts out there for the shootout.
I think they're just going to go by the numbers.
Lowest to highest?
Yep.
What time do we have ice till?
3:30.
Here comes Cy. He makes a move. Oh, and he goes in. Saved by Rochester goalie. Like they're doing like a double shootout here. They're going each player's going from each team. Probably make it a little faster here. Here comes Will. He's coming down. He goes to the middle. A backhand. He scores. Saved by Hudson on the other side.
Oh, no. Rochester scored too.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Okay. When I looked over, I saw the puck was in the crease. Here comes Charlie, one way. He takes a shot, save Rochester, and Rochester comes down and scores on Hudson.
Yep.
2-1 Rochester on the shootout. Connor coming on. Here comes Connor. Across the blue line. He makes a move, goes back in, no goal. And Hudson with a save on the other end. Still 2-1. 2 minutes left here in the shootout. Henry comes on. Here comes Henry. He goes to his forehand. And Henry scores. And a save on the other end. We got a 2-2 tie in the shutout here with the 1:40 left. Caleb coming on. And here comes Caleb. He's going to skate it down. He's on his forehand. Makes a move. Save. And Rochester scores. 3-2 Rochester. Steele's on. 1:20 left in the shootout. Here comes Steele. He comes down. He's on his forehand. And Rochester comes out and pokes it. Hudson with a save on the other end. 3-2 with a minute left here. Here comes Everett along with the other Rochester player. Here comes Everett. He brings it down. He's on his forehand. Stick handling. Oh, and he whiffs on it, and then he never misses. Rochester on the other end scores. It's 4-2. 45 seconds left. Gavin comes on. Here comes Gavin. Gavin comes on, and he goes forehand, and a nice poke check by the Rochester goalie. Other side, Rochester shoots it high and wide. 4-2 with 25 seconds left. Hammer comes in. Here comes Hammer down. And Hammer goes forehand and saved by Rochester. On the other end, saved by Hudson. 13 seconds left. Johnny on the spot. Here he's racing in. He's going hard. On his forehand, he goes backhand and goes wide. Rochester shot goal. Rochester 5-2. And Theo will come on here.
One more here. This is going to be it.
And Theo's our last player, I believe. Here comes Theo.
He's going to play it
stick
slow.
handling. And save Rochester, and save on the other end by Hudson. MP3 is, I believe, the last. He's the highest number, I believe.
Yep.
Number 90. MP3 across the blue line. He's on his forehand. He takes a shot. He goes high. He goes in. MP3 with a goal. 3-5 Rochester. And that'll be it. A 5-3 shootout victory by Rochester. And we'll shake hands, and that'll be it. Well, as you said, we'll see you the next game, which will be
January 25th
January 25th
against Eagan Green.